Well, there's two things. One, this game got brought back after being on PlayStation Plus Extra. Again, that's kind of odd. Well, it's not unheard of. I mean, they brought Assassin's Creed Valhalla back. I just don't get why they brought this back. I didn't think it was that popular, but I guess it is. All right. Well, what? Ah, man, I am tongue-tied. Well, it's probably because I haven't been pretty much streaming. And the second thing, they brought a Ubisoft game back again. I mean, it's not unheard of. I mean, they brought Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, that's the two things I came up with. I was like, well, they brought this game back. It was on PlayStation Plus Extra, and they brought a Ubisoft game back, another one. So, Sony, are you telling me, Sony, PlayStation, are you telling me that you're going to bring back all the Ubisoft games that left on PlayStation Plus Extra Premium? I mean, you already have a Ubisoft Plus. Oh, wait, let's let this intro segment, oh, sorry, intro cinematic play, and then we'll get to our usual thing. On.
Hey, here's your chance.
Get our new hotshot driver with a promising career dominate off-road racing on his way to the top.
And I said, kiss your baby goodbye. Oh, no, it's alright. Never know they wanna break you apart. Kiss your baby goodbye. Oh, no, it's alright. You never know unless you give it a try.
Oh, there's a skid. Oh, and there's a wreck. The cars are piling up. Our champion swerves around it brilliantly. Now that's the skill that wins no matter what the engine, no matter what the track. He is this season's undisputed motorsports champion, coming out of nowhere to rise to the top.
Ubisoft, this was your excuse to do, like, pretty much flashy looking graphics. Or flashing. This is basically your excuse to do flashy cinematics. That's all. So, Ubisoft, you're not fooling anybody. Alright, so, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. I'm back officially. After pretty much, well, I guess, Tales of Kenzera is out. Welcome back to, I guess, part 12 of The Crew 2. This is kind of odd because I literally, 8 months ago, put the final part of The Crew 2. So I thought that was pretty odd. Well, start your engines, and let's get started. No, seriously, I didn't think I would be back to this game, but I guess people really liked it in Ubisoft, or there maybe was me behind the scenes. There must have been a contract like, you know what, people like The Crew 2. Let's bring it back. Well, I know I'm going to be copyrighted for that song because, I don't know why. I really don't know why that song is going to be copyrighted. Huh. Do I want to do performance or resolution? Performance. Definitely performance. I remember I gave this game an 8. It was very simple. I know why I gave it an 8. Wait, is this on the PS4? Yeah, I guess this is on the PS4. Interesting. Just looking at the controls because, come on, guys. Can you blame me? It's been like 8 months. Or it's probably been longer. Did I have additional content? Oh yeah, I guess I have a Ubisoft Connect for some reason. Why do I have a Ubisoft Connect? I don't even remember why I have it too. Alright, well, it's good to be back. Oh, yeah, right. I had to do it. My gosh, I'm getting sloppy. Well, it's because it's been way too long. Well, no, it actually hasn't been way too long since I streamed. And thank you for bearing with me, everybody. I take those kind of like random, like, days off from streaming. Not for... No, it's not because I'm stressed or anything, but, you know, even I need some kind of like, time to be away from streaming. Plus, you know, spend time with wife. I kind of actually want to do that too. So, yeah, there's that. So, of course, I have to say, shout out to the new subscriber. I know, I took all that time to kind of build up to that transition. Pretty meta, right? Anyway, welcome to the video game playlist. And what I mean is, welcome to the video game walkthrough, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. Meta commentary, you know what you signed up, you know what you subscribed for when you basically got to it. Yeah, you're probably looking at the screen like, oh gosh, you're talking about me. Yes, I am. You know who you are. So, let me tell you my goal. My goal is to get to 2,000 subscribers or more. If I get to that point, and it's getting there, slowly but gradually, but when I get there, y'all know, I'll do something interesting, something that's very out of character for me, but oh yeah, absolutely. You'll love it. You'll all love it. So, of course, you guys can hit that like, comment, or subscribe, as you already know. But now I can actually talk about the schedule, because Tales of Zero, that was just random day, and I knew I wasn't gonna, like, commit to doing lots of videos, but I figure now we're actually back on a Tuesday. I would have did Monday, but I was tired, and I was just like, I'm gonna just chill out. Just gonna chill out and play Black Ops 3. That's the lie. Anyway, schedule for today. I'm gonna mix it up, and it's gonna be very different this week. I'm gonna try. It's not gonna be consistent, but I'm gonna try. So, stuff like this. I'm still doing the marathon for the alphabetical orders, or the alphabet mini project that I've done since, oh gosh, I feel like 2022? It feels like it. It feels like it. Gosh, I've grown my beard. What did I say? My beard kind of shows age? I wouldn't say my beard shows age. That metaphor doesn't make sense. Anyway, I've been doing it for a long time. That's the metaphor. I've been doing it for a long time. So because of that, half of the day is going to be on TS and Tango section. Finish that daunting task. And yes, there are some live stream I had to do for T, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. That will happen, like, gradually, but it won't happen, like, right away. So half of the day will be committed to doing the T section, and I'm going to try to do Tuesday all the way through Friday. Friday is going to be tentative. But we'll also resume on, we'll take a break from streaming on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I think we can do streaming. And I think we'll do the same approach. Do half of the day T as in Tango section. And what I mean is, half of the day is going to be T as in Tango section. The other half is to focus on the games that are leaving on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. And I am going to focus on the shorter games, like The Messenger, my friend Pedro, and there was another game too that was pretty short. Yeah, right. The what was it? The Artful Escape. All right. Well, that's gonna be pretty much. It'll be consistent, and I'll try to do it not almost every day, because Saturday I'm taking it off, and Friday is gonna be tentative. But pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm gonna actually try to do like half of the. Well, you already heard what I said. So half of the day is going to be the mini marathon that I started for a good while, and the other half is trying to focus on the PlayStation Plus Extra Premium. Final Fantasy is not a fact. Oh no, I am not going to be able to finish Final Fantasy 8 and 9 before May 21st. Are you kidding? JRPG! There's no way. There's no freaking way. If you played a JRPG, like a legit one, oh no. No, you're not getting it done. Like classic examples of JRPGs, Persona 5, Final Fantasy, Tales games. Oh yes, you'll put 50 plus hours in them, and if it's a Persona game, you'll put 100 plus hours. Or if it's basically a Xenoblade Chronicles game, because we can classify that's 100 plus hours. Yeah, my friend he was telling me how long it took for Xenoblade 3. Oh gosh, it looked like it was odd. It looked odd. I commend him for that, because dang, that looks odd. Oh, okay, so wait. I just saw like a pop-up about Motor Fist. Wow. Yep. I am definitely rusty in streaming. Motor Fest. Looks like there was a trial for it. So is this a sequel to The Crew 2? Or some kind of like Ubisoft new IP that they try to do, and they... Nothing against Ubisoft, but they have become Disney. Can we just all acknowledge that Ubisoft has become Disney? Well, I'll do some activities, and pretty much... Yep, he hasn't changed. Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting to be back. I really thought this was gonna be kind of like part... What was I gonna say? Part 11 was gonna be the last part, but no, I guess not. Well, that goes to show me, don't kind of like count my, eggs. Wait, what's the expression? I don't care. Anyway. Wonder if this song will be copyrighted. Doesn't feel like it. Road Samurai Lives, something. I mean, that sounds cool. Kinda wanna try this out. Alright, it's been 11 minutes. Cool. I haven't actually spent half of the time talking about random stuff. I try to be consistent. As much as I want to talk about life is a mystery. Yes, I have seen the Deadpool and Wolverine one. Oh gosh, that trailer rocked so much. Yeah, let's freaking go, or LFG is pretty accurate to pretty much Deadpool and Wolverine. I've seen the trailers more than 10 times. That doesn't make me insane. That makes me pretty much that makes me a Chad. Doesn't that make me a Chad? No, I'm gonna say that makes me a Chad. Gosh, I liked watching that trailer, and I know why. Apart from that, new trailers for Taken 8 about new modes and updates they're doing is freaking awesome. I'm gonna just make those quick, because I do want to talk about it, because this is the game that you can talk about those trailers. Oh, okay, we're going to the billboard, and there were some competitions. Alright, so pretty much more excuse for Ubisoft to kind of shove microtransactions or more social events or battle passes. That seems like it. And what do I mean, going back to it, and I'll talk about nerd stuff, what do I mean about Ubisoft became Disney? They're all about, they have to have money. And why I have to say that? Because they have to have money. But the reason why they become Disney is because they don't care about the quality of their games. When they first started with the Assassin's Creed series, oh yes, we all remember. Even though Assassin's Creed 1, and I'm going to use that as a perfect example, even though Assassin's Creed 1 and then the Far Cry series didn't they weren't peak until Far Cry 3, but they had quality over quantity. And over their recent games, I will not say that about Star Wars Outlawed. Let's give it a chance before we basically, just crap on it. But it hasn't helped with the additions that they're offering. And they're talking about the woman is ugly? I don't know. What? They're trying... Why? That's not even relevant. In some of these articles, or in some of these trailers, and not trailers, but YouTubes I've been seeing. I don't... What? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway. But yeah, there was a lot of equality. And even their original IPs, like Child of Light or Valiant Hearts, and certain IPs, you could see that there was quality, and Ubisoft wants to actually do quality. It's just that their leadership, I won't even say it's leadership. It's like Ubisoft as a whole. They're all about making money. And it's all about greed. So anything that they want to do, like the artistic direction or just the quality that we have seen and we want them to get back to, they're just too greedy. They have become Disney and it sucks. And I hate to use Disney in that way too. And don't get me wrong, I do like Disney. Like growing up wise, Disney was pretty peak and it was pretty like great cartoons and actually great storytelling. That's one positive I'll give you, Disney. I'll give you one. But over the years, we have all seen it, and they're not fooling anybody. They're really not fooling anybody. But how do I describe it? They, like I said, they want to make money. They're not being consistent, and they're trying to fool us, thinking that hey, we care about the player base. We care about actually giving you guys legit games, because we're video games. No, they're not. And it kind of very much sucks. And you see it with the quality of their games. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Who thought when basically they were going back to the basics with Assassin's Creed Mirage, who thought that was oh wow, Ubisoft's back with they're back, baby, they're back with basically Assassin's Creed Mirage. Who thought they were back? No, they went back to the basics because they knew that the open world Assassin's Creed games that was making them money, they knew that they pretty much ripped themselves to a quarter. And what I mean by that is, they knew that they had no other idea, or they knew that the open world Assassin's Creed was overwhelming, that nobody could finish it in a single day, or it was way too much stuff in the open world. And I have nothing against open world games. Hey, Assassin's Creed, open world, it was naturally going to go to that, but they did it so much, and put so much content, and put so much battle pass, microtransaction, and the list goes on, that no one was going to play the bloody games. They were going to give up, or they're going to move on to other projects, or games that they can beat. And that's completely understandable. And as a result, you could see it with their kind of like their games. They're not Assassin's Creed Mirage. I don't know, because I actually have to legit play it before I can actually give. But you're not fooling anybody. We have seen this before with Assassin's Creed 1. You guys try to do open world because that was your bread and butter. But you put so much stuff, or you put on needless stuff, that you expect us to actually drop like pretty much hard-earned money to kind of play games that we have played years before. You're going back to Assassin's Creed 1 logic, but no one was really a major fan of Assassin's Creed 1. There were fans, and we like Assassin's Creed 1 in a nostalgic way, but it wasn't the best of the series. It was Assassin's Creed 2. Pretty much by Assassin's Creed 2, this is my opinion, guys. You can fight me on this, and you can, of course, give your opinion about Assassin's Creed. Absolutely. But yeah, I think they peaked by Assassin's Creed all the way to Assassin's Creed 4, but they had some ups and downs, absolutely. Well, anyway, let's actually, well, of course, travel to here. Okay, that's normal. Normal? I can change the difficulty level, but I guess not. Okay, well. So yeah, that's kind of what I know I went to kind of like a mini tangent, but I can't help it. I mean, Ubisoft, I know they are capable of potential. I know they are capable of actually giving us legit games. Fun games. I've seen it with their kind of indie titles. I know that's there. It's just they don't want to. They're Ubisoft as a whole, they just care about corrupt greed. Oh yeah, right. Hulk Smash! I remember this! Woohoo! And that was late. Alright, can I restart? I think I can restart. Wow. Let's just commit. Alright, Hulk Smash. Alright, this is kind of raining and dirt. Horrible in driving. And they do it. Yeah, it's fun stuff like this. Ubisoft is capable of this. If they were just, you know, focused on money, because let's face it, they have the money. They can actually make good, legit games. They just won't do it because of greed. But I mean, if they weren't like money hungry, we wouldn't get games from Ubisoft in the first place. They could shut down like Me Games, or actually small games, or they can close down because they had no good games. That's a tragic thing too. Nope, that ain't happening. Let's do it. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Suffice it to say, I'm actually having fun with this one. I'm playing this on the PS4 controller, so there's not really haptic feedback, there's just a vibration, of course. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the Ubisoft. I could go on. I could talk about how Ubisoft, from being the greats, they have become kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. They become EA. They become EA and Disney. And they know it. And they see it from other developers too. Like, how can we be relevant to them? Let's actually go back to the basics. Let's go what made us money in the first place. They should. They really should. But they won't. It's just gonna take them like a long time. They have. And there are plenty of ideas in the tank that they could do like new IPs. It's just that they can't take the risk because they're kind of in hot water. Alright, well, let's finish this out. And then I'll kind of go more into Ubisoft tangent, I guess. Probably won't get to 75,000. 75,000. I meant to say 7,500. How the heck did I miss that? I mean, it was there. It was right there. Wow. Yeah, I kind of expected that. I mean, I'm rusty, and I mean, it's a driving game. I mean, you can never be rusty. I can't remember. I can't believe I was on. What the? Oh, that's a thing, apparently. Right, the photo ops is a thing, too. I know what my complaint was with this game. It wasn't, like, bad, but I remember what my complaint was. Yeah, I think I went into, basically, I think you get the idea. Ubisoft, the main takeaways is Ubisoft has become Disney. They're only put out, basically, quantity over quality. And that means they want to make money, and they are desperate to make money. They want money all the time in their games. You can see it. And The Crew 2 is no different too, but at least it seems like they're trying. To a degree. It seems like they're trying. Alright, what other things? Yeah, let's just go to the map. Besides that... Alright, so, yep, like Alright, I did say that. Okay, so they become Disney, and their games are now making money and just only focus on making money. They cram, third thing is they cram way too much stuff, and nothing wrong with that. If it's open world, you can get away with that. But if you make it kind of like, if it's like unnecessary stuff of just cramming open stuff, and it's not going to be fun. Witcher 3 is a perfect example of cramming a lot of stuff, but all engaging. I bet if you play Assassin's Creed Mirage, there's just like, there is a lot of stuff, but it's just not a whole, like, it's not a lot of interesting stuff. And I started seeing that, I think around Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster, or, Assassin's Creed 3. I just felt like they added one feature, and it bogged the game very, very, like, snail's pace. Like, it bogged it down. And it wasn't, I get it, they were trying to take a risk, but it was also about making money. Yeah, so that was the other thing, the third point, that, hey, you guys are... Wow. Man, did I just forget it? No, I didn't forget it. That they add some unnecessary stuff that it didn't really need to be added, but they decided to add it, and it was kind of very stupid. Alright, let's travel to that. Now, before we drive in, that was the third point I wanted to do. I know Ubisoft is not going to listen to this video, so that's a fact. But yeah, one thing they need to do is take the, as I like to say, who's a developer who's thriving? Capcom, Santa Monica, definitely From Software. But you know what they do?
2,
Well,
1.
ooh, I had a samurai one. That's cool. Well, I mean, I low-key like samurai,
Here comes
so...
special number 4 of the U.S. Speed Tour West. Arizona's Grand Canyon. 6,000 feet deep, 18 miles wide, and 6 million years old.
My gosh, yeah, okay. That kind of got me historically invested. Oh! Alright, the driving mechanics is fun. I mean, I gotta redeem myself on that.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's try this again. I like that I have samurai logos
Here
on
comes
it.
special number 4 of the U.S. Speed Tour West. Arizona's Grand Canyon. 6,000 feet deep, 18 miles wide, and 6 million years old.
Guess I got an event for that. I know the crew too can be beaten, but it's just gonna take a while. Alright, well, I'm kind of just jamming out to this music. Yeah, okay, so Ubisoft, what you need to do is actually go back to your quality. Make quality games. Valiant Hearts is where you make quality games, or Child of Light. Just do stuff like that. Not all the time. Sometimes you gotta go AAA to actually make money, so I get that. There's just no way to kind of like keep your company afloat if you don't do AAA games that you're now known for. So you don't have to change that. Just give us quality A. Try not to do something that's gonna require battle pass or microtransactions. That's one thing. Second thing is try to really take some risks. Like, do some really artistic games that you are not known for. Try to do something like even a new IP, like Sable. That's a perfect example of taking risks. Try to do something like that. And not necessarily Sable, but try to do a new IP with new artistic direction. I mean, you're called Ubisoft, for Pete's sake. Just do something like really creative that even I'm going like, oh my gosh, this was done by Ubisoft? Because Capcom is one example. They were doing the same thing with Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 was peak, but they wanted to do the same thing in 5, and they didn't take a lot of risks until Arcade Edition. But Ubisoft, you're as a big company as Capcom, so yeah, I guess that would be the other thing. Other thing is to listen to your employees, because you're not listening to employees because it's just leadership who probably hasn't played games for a long time. Guys, I digress. This is something that a lot of other YouTubes have done before. This is nothing original. I'm only talking about something I'm seeing myself. Ubisoft really just wants to make money, and they do not care about the player base. They care about making money. And that's okay mindset in a business standpoint, but you're gonna lose customers. You're gonna lose customers. You're gonna lose customers, and people are gonna be like, you know what, I'm not gonna buy another Ubisoft game, because they don't care about us. They don't care about us putting time and hours, not like they used to. And that's completely obvious. That's all I'm gonna say about the Ubisoft thing. Alright. Gosh, I want to talk about the Deadpool Wolverine. I mean, we're driving, so I'm kind of in Zimbo, so I think I can talk about it. Yeah, that song was perfect. Ant-Man's corpse. Is that a spoiler? No, because they didn't show anything. That's what I really hope Deadpool and Wolverine really helps MCU's in another position. Well, because they were acquired by Disney. That's kind of why they're a former shell of what they are. But man, I really hope, really hope that Deadpool Wolverine kills it. It seems like it'll kill it. We actually got to see, so, the three things I blocked away from Deadpool and Wolverine. It's gonna be R-rated, I love it. Wolverine is, Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine, I love that too. And I heard, and it's not a secret, I heard about him kind of like going, not sleeveless, he had to wear his full cowl because he got skin cancers. Completely understand. But he's sleeveless in it, so that was a highlight. It's a minor thing, but it's a highlight, so I love it. I love it. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in that trailer kills it.
Past the last checkpoint. The finish line is right ahead to win the stage.
Go. I don't think I won. Yep. Ah, I missed it by just a second. That sucks, too. I was close, though. I like the cinematography of what they did for Deadpool Wolverine. The humor's already just been there since the first one. Hugh Jackman is always a win as Wolverine, even if he hasn't done the character since Logan. I love that too. Overall, I give that trailer like a 20 out of 10. It's just, everything was just perfect for what it was. It knew what it wanted to be. It stuck with its gun. And hopefully Marvel, and it's not going to happen because of money. It's going to be because of money. They're in the same boat as Ubisoft. They just have to have money. And yes, they have to have money to make their company kind of like flourish and be around. But I really hope Marvel takes notes and say, you know, we don't have to be just like family friendly and quips all the time. No, we don't have to do that. Maybe we should actually go through decades of Marvel comics and try to apply them and give the fans what they want. Yeah, just give the fans what they want. At least with Deadpool and Wolverine, and they could be fooling everybody. At the end of the day, the movie could be, hopefully, I'm not going to even say it, don't fight me on this, the movie could suck. Fingers crossed, it doesn't suck. I really hope it doesn't suck. I really hope it doesn't suck. It looks great. It's solid. It's a 20 out of 10 in terms of trailer, but let's see more of what it is. I really hope it doesn't suck. Well, anyway, another thing. You already said Ant-Man's corpse. What our other takeaways were from... I know, this is not the whole point of me just kind of like doing the walkthrough. The whole point is me to just kind of like do the walkthrough, offer a commentary about the game, but I can't help it. Interesting stuff happened. Deadpool and Wolverine for one thing.
3, 2.
And come on, guys, it's relatability. That's why. Oh wait, I have the Deadpool one. Wow, case in point. All right, let's see if I can get the top 3. What other things? You know, for Deadpool and Wolverine or Deadpool 3, let's call it Deadpool 3 until 4th come out. But you know, there are going to be cameos out of the hoo-ha. I mean, they have Hugh Jackman, for Pete's sake. They have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again. There you freaking go. But I heard Jennifer Garner is returning as Elektra? Don't quote me on that if I get her name wrong. Don't quote me on that. But Elektra, the girl from the ill-fated, horrible Daredevil with Ben Affleck. She's returning, supposedly. That's not a spoiler. We know that from, like, behind the scenes, and if you really do your research. They even have the guy who played Pyro in the like X-Men trilogy, like the really old ones. I guess they're old now. Gosh, am I old? Well, anyway, but yeah, they have that guy returning. I just appreciate that. I really appreciate it. If they had changed Patrick Stewart as Professor X in that, they could. They really could. They just won't. I know they can't. I know they won't. That would be actually surprising. If they do, I'd be generally surprised. May archive footage. Archive footage. I think that's the best they can do. But I doubt it. I really doubt it. That would be cool. But I doubt it. I know they couldn't. Well, anyway. Along with that, pretty much the meta humor. Let's effing go. It's great marketing. What they did with Deadpool and Wolverine, great marketing. And they didn't show us like a whole lot. They only kept it to a minimum, like the Joker trailer that was solid too. They kept it to a minimum. They didn't show us everything, but they showed us the important points and the tone of what they're going for. They did. They showed us the tone of what they're going for, and I freaking love it. I really, really, really hope that they do well. Alright, got third. Awesome. Well, I got to the event that I wanted to. Sweet. Actually won an event. I'm curious, and everybody's mind went to it too. I am very curious of how Wolverine's world got pretty much wrecked. It got wrecked. I'm very curious. I mean, that's the whole point of the trailer. What happened to Wolverine's world to get him to that point? They even say in behind the scenes that this is the Wolverine that we're not used to, and I kind of find that intriguing. Now, are they going to make him, like, hateable? Like, we're not going to like him, and he's going to be changed so much that we just don't like him? Or is he going to still have the Hugh Jackman swagger that we all love? It's just going to be slightly different. I think it's going to be the latter. Like, we're going to enjoy this Wolverine. He's just not going to be exactly the Wolverine that we grew up with, that defined our childhood or teenage years if you grew up in those times. So, yeah. Overall, solid trailer. They know what it is. If I had to pick between the Joker trailer or the Deadpool Wolverine, oh yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, obviously. The humor, spot on. Let's freaking go is very accurate to it. Hugh Jackman's back. That's a plus. We got introduced to the villain too. We'll see. We'll see what they do. She doesn't seem the most interesting, but we'll see how she is. It could suck. It could suck. Yeah, I want to say she'll be an interesting villain, but Deadpool's villains besides Cable have not been pretty solid. Besides Cable, oh no. There wasn't really a villain in Deadpool 2 when you really think about it. I guess Juggernaut, but it was really Cable. Juggernaut was freaking awesome in Deadpool 2. That's not a spoiler. If you haven't seen it, well, too bad. Oh man. I love that trailer. That trailer is freaking awesome. I'm so tempted to watch the trailer again. If you haven't seen the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, I would say while you're watching my clip and kind of look at your phone, that's what you're doing right now, watch the Deadpool trailer. Unless you're a little kid, no. But if your parents is gonna let you watch a trailer, okay, well, to each their own. But overall, yeah, watch that trailer and watch it again and tell me all the stuff that.
3,
Tell me.
2.
All right, let's see if I can pause it real quick. I don't think I'll be able to pause it. Well, that's fine. Yeah, after you're done watching the Deadpool Wolverine trailer for the 100th time, or the 10 plus time, then tell me stuff that you missed the very first time, like the LFG, let's freaking go.
I'm mentally trying to fill your nitrous gauge for you.
Odd? That was an odd kind of phrase, sure. Razor, that was kind of odd, I guess, racing logic, whatever. or the fact that some stuff that you didn't catch right away from the first time you watched the trailer, you were like, I'm gonna watch it again, and then you catch some stuff. Gosh, the movie is gonna be so graphic. I wonder if there was some stuff I missed from the trailer that I had to go back and be like, I freaking missed it, and I love it. There has to be. Whoever's the marketing between Deadpool and Wolverine, they're doing solid. And whoever's doing the marketing for Joker trailer is also solid too. That, pretty much smile that Joker did with the lipstick, I want to see the real you, that's chef's kiss. That's chef's kiss. They will do well. I gave the first Joker a 10 out of 10, and I know it wasn't beloved by people, but I love that trip. I love that movie. I can go back to that movie, and I can tell you absolutely what I like about the Joker. I didn't think they did him right. I think they did him solid. Joaquin Phoenix was a perfect casting choice for him. As much as Heath Ledger, but he was a perfect casting choice. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, and I'm not gonna make it. Darn it. Yep. Sucks too. Sad Deadpool. Hashtag sad Deadpool because of my Deadpool logo.
2, 1.
Alright, so one other thing I want to talk about as I'm driving in the boat and kind of doing some Twisted Metal of wrecking his day, literally sinking his ship, or his powerboat to be technical. It's funny. Anyway. Man, these guys are dicks. Anyway. Would I call them aquatic dicks? Yeah, a little bit. Ah! Okay. Right. So in terms of the gaming news, the trailers that stuck out to me, yeah, Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers, I can't remember the exact title. That released a trailer. It looks dope. I had to watch that trailer. It does look dope. Before I could actually give an opinion on that one, I think I might talk about that on my Tales of Iron playlist I'm doing at the moment. I might do that. But it looks dope. I am immensely enjoying Tales of Iron. It's not the most it's not like the best game, but it is pretty solid. I like the game. The gameplay has my respect. That's a fact. I should have not. I drifted too long. I drifted too long. Okay. Huh. That's actually shocking. I'm putting actually a good amount of time for Ubisoft's title. That's not like me. Yeah, it's not like I haven't done it before. And also, hey, I got first! Oh, sweet! Yeah! It's not the first time, but still, it's a great feeling when you can get first in this game. Alright, give me my pretty much microtransaction or useless stuff I'm never gonna use again. Thank you, Ubisoft. I like the customization when you're doing the boat. I just don't like the actual equipment. Like the customization when it's trying to outfit the best gear, because they really didn't put any... They didn't really put any time and there was no passion to do it. You could tell that they just wanted to like, oh, you want your boat to go faster? Well, complete this challenge and then we'll add extra stuff. Alright, 44 minutes. I think I can put 50 minutes. 50 minutes? I can put 50 minutes. Cool. Let's see. What I was trying to say as we go to the next event. Guys, in a sense, I'm kind of chilling. I mean, that's why I have a lot of subscribers, too. That's why I have a lot. I think it's because... Am I charming? Well, you could say I am charming. My wife would say I'm charming. Anyway, so charming. If I had to say about what my channel does well, as I'm gradually getting subscribers, and I'm just kind of like, I think I like listening to feedback. I mean, if someone's just kind of like being a dick, then no, that's just you being a dick. But if you give me like legit positive feedback, or you're telling me how to pronounce a name, I'll take that feedback because I am not like my vocabulary. It's not like peak. I think it's good. I just don't think in terms of like that, it's like very high. But I think my vocabulary it is good. Not like that one comment where that guy just used the most very elegant vocabulary. And my Super Meat Boy comment. If you haven't seen that comment, that one was pretty. I like that one. That was solid. That was some solid like commentary. It was such a change of pace. Yeah, seriously, go look at the Super Meat Boy like video. I have a playlist of it, but go look at that comment. That one was unique. But that's what I mean. I'm always open to feedback, and especially if it's positive feedback or you give me a new perspective of the game, I'm all for it. I like hearing stuff like that because I very much like video games. So when I get to hear feedback like that, you got my respect. Amarillo? Yeah, let's go to Texas. But yeah, in terms of that, I think it's because I'm open to feedback, I'm relatable, because any reaction of how a gamer would have with the particular game, I think I had the appropriate reaction, not always, but I think it's the appropriate reaction to a game like, oh, this game sucks. Oh, this game is actually unique. I would say go ahead and try it out. Or, I think that's another reason why my channel is still kind of doing well as it could be. When I say I'm considered small fry in terms of like other like the heavy hitter YouTubers, yeah, I am. And I can admit that. Of course I have a Batman 1. Of course I have a Batman 1. Oh man. Okay, so low altitude, huh? Low altitude. Let me do it. Okay, just keep it steady. Just keep it steady. There we go. There we go. Please don't crash. There we go. And looping! Oh, shoot! Wait, okay, in terms of looping... Oh, you have to, like... Oh, no! Well, my day got wrecked. I mean, does this count as the looping? Yep, it does. I thought it did. Oh no! Yeah, I'm rusty on the flying. Oh, good thing I'm not an actual pilot. I think the passengers will have a lot to worry. No, I think I could do piloting. I just need definitely the practice like everyone else! Okay, vertical up. Easy. Da, 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 da. Okay, so outside loop. There we go. Alright, I'm now getting into the groove again. Okay, right. You have to kind of do this. And then I have to go right here. And I think that should do it. Okay, we have to dive down. Okay. I feel like I'm doing the outside, but I guess not. Alright, well, let's just do the nosedive. Oh, crap! Ah, darn it. There we. Well, to conclude this video, since I've been talking about nerd stuff all the time, should I skip the checklist? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, rolling. Rolling. And a 3! There we go. Okay. Invert it. Low altitude. Why would you do this to me? Alright. And time's about to run out, too. Huh, I'm gonna do what Hollywood does with the inverted low altitude, getting that perfect camera shot. Only I hope I don't crash in reality. Alright, well, it's done. Yeah, I tried. Alright, so
3, 2, 1.
okay, so what was the other thing I was gonna say as I'm flying?
Show me some more of those moves.
I did mention it, like, briefly. Okay, so yeah, Tekken 8 has some new stuff. Lydia, I don't know if she's from Tekken 7. That was one thing. That's cool. I feel like... I really feel like Lydia is from Tekken 7, but you know what? I'm gonna have to look at my Tekken 7 walkthrough or just play it again to know. Okay, so touch and go, huh? Okay, that seems legit. Okay, I guess that counts. Alright. Let's see if I can do it. Easy. I mean, doesn't that count? Alright. Okay, I guess that was the outside loop. There we go. Oh, nice die time. About to do pretty much a nosedive. We're good. What, you thought I was gonna do a cliche and not actually do a Hollywood cliche of diving, nose diving, and then preparing a last, like, pull up? Yeah, of course I was gonna do that cliche. This is fun. Very Zen mode in terms of Ubisoft's games, I guess. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Alright. Well, my Ace Combat has prepared me for this very moment. Okay. I love when we get to do this. Like Ubisoft would do this. Okay, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash! Ah! Ah! Crash, but it counts. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, oh no, oh no! You know, I really need to keep an eye on the ground. Because it hits me harder than it, you know, it really hits me hard. Alright, time to loot. Well, at least I won. Oh, that doesn't count? Guess that doesn't count. So that counts, apparently. Well, I did it. Pimp your rides. I mean, that's kind of what Ubisoft does all the time. Anyway. Alright. So now I can actually talk about it with not being like Zen mode and focus on like airplane. Yeah. Tekken 8's trailer, pretty dope, yeah. I like the new modes, and I don't think it was like feedback. I think Tekken 8 was already a success when it first came out. I think maybe there might have been some patches. You guys, whoever owns Tekken 8, would let us know. Please don't spoil what happens in The Dark Awakens, or pretty much what happens with Jin and Kazuya. I have a fair idea, but please don't spoil it. I want to go in blind to Tekken 8 as much as I can. I am intentionally not looked at any gameplay footage. And also no cutscenes. Oh wow, 55 minutes. Surprise. But yeah, still, the new modes, kind of what they're doing with the updates, yeah, it's been pretty solid. A new story mode involving fan favorite Eddie Gordo, I'm all for it, so yeah, I can definitely appreciate that. Is that going to be free, or are you going to have to pay for it? If it's going to be free, well done, Ticket 8. Well done. Along with that, a new DLC character, because in fighting games there is, tis going to be season passes, unfortunately, but hey, I can deal. I don't like that we have to pay a season pass for Eddie Gordo, but hey, we get maybe new characters, hopefully. Or we're just going to get season pass of characters that already were in the series to begin with. Anyway, but overall, solid trailer, 10 out of 10 for Ticket 8, that's a fact. But if I had to say which one had the better trailer, Street Fighter 6, baby. You know why? Akuma. And you know, it could have been, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 too. It could have just ended with his finisher, or I guess his critical art, whatever they're calling it in Street Fighter 6 now. But they did the die 1,000 deaths. I was like, yes, they did it. And it was with all that Street Fighter 6 flair. That is what made the trailer sick and legendary, and it slaps. Oh man, Akuma. That's why I'm waiting to the Ultimate Edition for Street Fighter 6, because I want all the characters. I don't want to just have to pay Season Pass to pretty much get all the characters. And do that like multiple times. Because let's face it, Capcom and Tekken and any other fighting games that are the big three, or the popular ones, they're just going to release the Ultimate Editions of all the characters that were released from Season 1 to the current season. So, to kind of give you warning with fighting games, always go with the Ultimate Edition for, I guess, sales price. Because A, you're going to get everything, and B, you're going to get all the costume, and C, wait, no, here, let me conclude it. A, you're going to get all the characters. B, you're going to get the most polished game of what the developers wanted to do, but they intentionally waited until the game's been out for like 4 years or 5 years. So yeah, you're going to get the most polished. And that means all the patches, everything that they wanted to give you in the first game, or the first base game, they didn't get it. They saved all the cool stuff towards the end. And C, you're going to get the best, and I looked it up too, you're going to get the best... What are you going to get? I guess 3 is... You'll get your buck for the content you get, so you'll get pretty much everything. I feel like I said that already, but I think I'm just kind of trying to pass the time. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, man, I am tongue-tied today. I know I am. But I hope you enjoyed this Ubisoft. Let's actually quit. Time to go to the title screen? Time to go to the title screen. I think we took up enough time. At least I'm trying to go to the title screen. I thought I could. Well, that's okay if I don't. We'll just kind of end it with me flying with the Batman. Okay, so guys, prepare for more content coming up today. Like I said, TS and Tango is going to be for the first half of the day. I'll try to do it off and on, but if I can't get through most of it, completely understandable. I have a busy day. So, along with that, before we get to the hour mark, which is kind of surprising for a Ubisoft game, yeah, that Akuma trailer is pretty dope too. But like I said, to be on point and to not be random, yeah, the next title is going to be, I think, an indie title. It'll be an indie title. And for the later half, let's just say the night to afternoon crew, or the night to afternoon, it will be focused on one of the PlayStation Plus games, leaving for pretty much May 21st. So, hope you guys are excited for the content coming up in the future. And like I said, you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe. Let's move on to the next clip.